you delivering those to Mr. Kilmer's family?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Right? What is this doing here?
What's so funny about it? I'm still thinking about poor Gus. He's still working and training his tail off for a while that already offered.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stop slacking off, recruit. Get up, get up. 11, 12, 13. Soldiers at rest. Fall in line. Dismissed.
This is all so tiring. I didn't expect it to be this hard. And it's only training.
Hey, don't fret too much. This is all so we can prepare for the actual war going on.
Are you serious? Haven't you heard that the war has already passed?
Oh, come on. Don't joke with us around like that. You are not funny.
It is true. He isn't lying.
Oh, you have got to be kidding me. So you are saying that we enlisted to fight in our country, but by the end of our training, there's no war? That's ridiculous.
Man, cheer up, man.
Recruits, gather up. Mail call. At ease, soldiers. Alright, I'll be calling out each of your names. You all receive 1 hour to read those messages. If you wish to reply to them, you can only do so in that 1 hour. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Ernest Merchant. Wilson Jarvis. And Richard Knight.
Richard Knight? Did Richard finally decide to write on me?
Knight, is this yours?
I assume so, sir.
Alright, there's all the letters. You have 1 hour starting now.
Thank you, sir.
Dear Mr. Kilmer,
Huh? Mr. Kilmer? Do you mean Joyce Kilmer? Isn't that man long dead by now?
then why in the world would he be writing this poet then?
Remember that I'm a farm kid? For all I've known from you, he's writing to this guy as if he has known him all his life. Is that it? He has been continuing his poems and writing to this poet behind our backs. Even so, I'm more curious about why Richard would be writing to a dead man. Does he not know about the poet's death? Maybe this poetry stuff is the reason he's gotten so wrong in the head. That boy, how do I tell him to stop? He's so stubborn. He barely listens to his brother. Oh, we can write a response later, right? Maybe I will pose as Mr. Kilmer and write him a letter to convince him to quit. If he trusts this guy so much, maybe Richie will listen to him.
Hey, Have you got pen and papers? I've got something to write there.
No, of course not. I didn't pack any from home. We just came here to train. Besides, there's barely any use for 'em.
Oh, but wait. Antonius definitely got some pen and paper you could use.
Who is he?
Oh, Antonio. He's that tough guy who stays quiet all the time. Strange. A guy like him pack pens and papers for training?
Go and ask him. Most likely, he'll be willing to let you borrow some.
For sure. Have you seen Antonio?
There.
Oh, hi Antonio. Do you have any pens and paper I could use? I have something to write there.
Oh, why I do? Excuse me, I'll go help you get them.
Okay.
Oh, I remember. You're idolizing, don't you? You just watch him just training all the time.
Yes, of course. He's a cool guy. He never seems to falter whenever we are in training. When everyone else is beat up and tired, he stands strong.
Yeah, even after the war is over. Like a particular person.
Here's the pen and paper. Will this suffice?
Yes, thank you.
Now I'm curious. Why would this tough guy bring pen and paper to training camp of all things?
You only have 50 minutes left
Oh,
to
oh.
read and reply
I have to
those
be quick.
letters. Your 1 hour is almost...
Great, sir.
Well, I hope you're all satisfied. You can go back to your rooms now.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, what did you write back?
Something to teach my brother lesson. Hopefully.
Richie, come over here. You have got a letter.
Yes, Pa.
Didn't Mr. Kilmer already pass away, son?
What? Mr. Kilmer?
Yes, that's Howard who you close to. He say that he is the sender of this letter.
Huh? Are you sure that?
Here, see it by yourself.
But that can't be possible. He's been dead for a long time.
You can finish
How
up
could
with
have
your
he
farming
written me a
first.
letter?
Your sister almost done for dinner.
Alright. I'll put this away for now. I will get to the bottom of this later.
Watching your idol again.
Pipe down. I'm trying to study his moves. I need to know how he does it.
That's what?
Become so strong. Just look. He's training by himself even though it's our bread. I need to know how he does he have the will and the stamina to do it. I admire him a lot.
That is true. He's a strong guy.
Oh, now's my chance.
Huh? For what?
I did ask him directly for tips and tricks.
Wait up! He's going back to his room.
We need to catch up. Come on. Wait, did you hear that? He's saying something.
Oh, you're right. I can hear it. So I can make out any sentence.
I think that I shall never see a poet lovely as a tree whose hungry mouth is pressed against the earth's deep flowing breast, a tree that looks at God all day, and lifts her leafy arms to pray. A tree that may in summer wear a nest of robins in the hair, upon whose bosom snow has lain, who intimately lives with rain. Poems are made by fools like me, but only God can make a tree.
I don't hear what he's saying. It's like he's trying to say religion or something.
Let's not get any closer. He seems to be busy right now.
Oh, okay. Let's ask another time.
Hey, what's this?
Oh, I've been meaning to tell you. Yesterday, I received this letter with Mr. Kilmer's name on it. But I haven't read it though.
Mr. Kilmer? Isn't he? Are you okay? Do you want me to read it for you?
It's okay. I can take it. Let's read it though.
Dear Richard Knight, I've read your last poem and saw that you asked about poetry stuff again. Questions about why it's so important and all that. I'm writing now to answer your question. I figured out recently that poetry is actually not all that important. It's a waste of time and proves the weaknesses of a person to get so emotional over some words. So here's my advice. Dump all this riddle nonsense. You're sure to live a more fulfilling life if you drop it. I'm sure. Your friend, Mr. Kilmer.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey! Watch where you're going!
Oh, it's you too? Have you got new eyes?
Is this what was distracting you? Let me take a look.
Hey, give him.
Look at this, Abner. The famous poet Richie admires told him to stop writing poems. Maybe being in the military has knocked some sense into him.
Yeah, Richie, you should learn from him.
That's enough! Why don't you mind your own business? Go bother someone else!
Whatever, you will never learn.
Are you okay, Richie?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm not even bothered by those two anymore. If anything, I'm more upset about the letter itself. Oh, this doesn't seem right at all, don't you think? His writing style doesn't match, and his shift in his enthusiasm for poetry is unnerving. Ah.
You're definitely right. Do you think this could be an impersonator? Try reading it again.
Oh wait, you're right. Of course this handwriting doesn't fit. This is from my brothers.
Huh? How could you be so sure?
Here, take a look. This handwriting does fit with the handwriting in the letter that I showed you from the actual Mr. Kilmer's, right? Because this is from my brothers.
Oh, you're right.
But how did he know that I still wrote to Mr. Kilmer?
I think you should write him back. Even though he's your brother, but impersonating someone you deeply care of is something you should confront him about.
I agree. I need to tell him to leave me alone. Ugh.
Alright, we're going to do this the exact same way as we did last time. Remember, 1 hour only. Wilson Jarvis, Antonio Vessels, and Gus Knight.
Richie?
Haha, has your brother finally remembered to address a letter to you?
No. This is a bad thing. Please figure out my rules.
Try reading it out loud.
Dear brother, how are you? I hope this letter finds you well. I, however, am a little saddened. I saw through your lies and figured out that you wrote that letter posing as Mr. Kilmer. I know that you won't listen to what I have to say about my passion. So why don't you go and find a poet yourself? Then you might understand the true importance of poetry. Find a poet? Is he crazy? This is training camp. Does he think a poet is brave and strong enough to train here?
Actually, I heard that Antonio is a poet.
What? You're kidding, right? A guy like him? A poet?
That's what I heard anyway.
What? Don't go spreading rumors like that about him. That's not something you can joke about. I will go ask him right now and prove you wrong. Hi, Antonio.
Hi, can I help you with something?
I got a question for you. Are you actually a poet?
Yeah, I've been a poet for quite a while.
Huh? Are you serious right now?
Why are you asking that?
Because poets are usually cowardly and meek, right? They write riddles and words that hardly anyone would understand. They don't train or anything. So there's no way that they can be so strong. I mean no offense to you, but look at you. You are so strong. You could be a warrior, a hunter, and a hero of the country. But you choose to be a mere poet?
You really should not assume that all poets are weak.
Huh?
People are not stereotypes. After all, reading or writing poetry doesn't mean that someone isn't strong. Everyone is strong in their own way.
What? What do you mean? There are only two types of people in this world. The one who fights back are the strong, and the one who get beaten up are the weak. That's just the way how the world works, isn't it?
Alright, my friend. One day you'll understand this. Do you mind if I sit here?
Of course not. So I'm sorry about what I said earlier. I understand that you're offended.
Instead of apologizing, why don't you read my poems?
Huh? But why?
At least you'll get a better understanding of poetry from my perspective.
Wait.
I can also give you tips on training.
Oh, okay, for sure.
And soon they became friends.
By the way, what made you confront me about the poetry stuff?
Oh, well, I wanted to ask you directly if what I heard was true. My friend told me that you write a poetry because he saw the letters that my brother sent me. My brothers! I forgot to apologize to him.
Huh? Why?
My brother writes poetry. He's been writing to Mr. Kilmer before he died. And a few days ago, I pretended to be Mr. Kilmer to discourage him to write poetry.
Really? Hey, you should really go write an apology letter for him before the next mail call.
Please sit on your way, son.
I will, Pa. Oh, here. I'll take it. Oh, alright. Wow, a letter for me. From Gus? Huh. He still isn't leaving me alone. Typical of him. Dear brother, what? He finally got a poet friends? Gus? A poet friends? Maybe he's finally changing. Maybe he will finally understand the importance of poetry.
Are you thinking of something?
Yes, I'm actually thinking about what I should write to my brother. But it's been a while since I last read letters though.
So you two have made up? I'm glad to hear that.
Well, actually, we've been sending letters to each other more frequently, but I can't think what I should write for him.
Wow, what have you been writing to him before?
The last time I wrote for him was the one where I actually confronted him, and he actually apologized about it.
Really? That's good.
And do you know that he actually found a board friends over at training camps? Other than that, we're just sending each other updates on our lives. But now I really can't think what I should write for him.
Well, try not to think about it too much, but if it's really bothering you, you can take your mind off for now and come back later.
You're right. Hannah has gotten more encouraging and wise over the months. I write some poetry to pass the time.
You're done?
Yeah.
May I see? I've always admired your work, but this one is probably one of my favorites.
Thanks, Hannah. I have never thought about making a poem about these players. But who should I send it to?
Oh, I know. You can send it to Brother. He's the spotty type, right? Maybe your poem can make him understand poetry a little bit more and relate to it.
You think that will work?
It doesn't hurt to try.
Alright, I'll try to do that.
Gas night. Gas night.
Excuse me. Thank you, sir. Another letter from Richie. Let's see what he's got this time. Dear brother, how are you? Things are doing well for me here, the same as usual. However, I have been contemplating a little bit in my daily life as of recently. I hope you don't mind, but I want to share a poem with you. Perhaps you could share it with your friend. Huh? He brought me a poem. I can make heads or tails of it.
Huh? A poem? Would you mind if I see it?
Sure. I don't know what he's trying to tell me with this, though.
On the field, the students play, their strength and spirits on display. From the bleachers, I closely watch as cheers and laughter ring out loud. Among the players, one stands tall, yet something in his eyes falls. He kicks with grace, but something's amiss, a longing to belong, I believe. In every play, he seeks their praise, but lost himself in the chase. Popularity becomes his prize, while his true passion slowly dies. He wears a mask so no one will see, yet his true self so apparent to me. He yearns to be genuine, brave and true, to himself, not for the crew.
Wow, did your brother write this?
Huh? Is it that special?
Yes. Read the poem for yourself.
These few lines describe the author watching a sports game. Then he notices that one of the players seems off. Every time he plays, his only goal is to seek belonging and fit in with others, garner their praise and admiration. Until eventually, the passion is gone, popularity being his main goal. But he wants to be true to himself. However, the expectations of others disturbs their dream.
I'm very impressed by your brother's skill at writing poetry, even though he's very young.
How does he know all this? It feels like he's talking about me.
What do you mean?
All my life, I've been told that playing sports will get you popular. So all I've been doing is hunting and sports. It made me feel like the tough guy everyone admires. But everyone's expectations made me feel like I can do so many things I want to do. And he did all that just within the power.
I'm very impressed by your brother's writing. Are you gonna write back to him?
Yeah, I'm about to.
If you don't mind, would you mind writing that I like his poem very much? You could also add that you are very touched by his poem.
Got it. I'll do that right now. Let's go.
We are recording Mr. Kilmer. boleh?
你不要推到太大力点，我真的抛开。
Sudah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Hey, give me back.
Macam mana Dia akan lari ke?
Sabar.
Ooh, you idolize him, don't you?
Dah banyak kali, dah banyak kali. Tembak je, tembak je.
Tembak je.
Saru.
Tembak je.
5 akan keluar.
You sir.
Wow, chill. Tidak.
Apa komander ni? Nak bunuh dia.
Apa kelanjukan dia?
Oh my god.
He's going in this room. Let's catch up.
Hey,